guys, so I thought I'd do a video because it's plastic free month at the moment and a lot of people are trying it out. So I was going to introduce you to some easy ways that you can test out some more eco-friendly products from your own home if you want to make the conversion over. I have replaced something really simple, my toothbrush, bamboo toothbrush. I've been getting that for a little while on a website, but you can also buy them in supermarkets. I think Colgate does their own as well now. It's as little as £4, and this one's got a charcoal fibre as well, so pretty good for cleaning up stains and stuff. Also, I converted over a while ago to shampoo and conditioner bars, which I personally get from my little eco shop. This one is the hemp oil shampoo and conditioner bar, so it's great. It's a 2-in-1 and it does from 65 to 80 washes, I believe. So you just lather it up, you can rub it on your head for a second, and your hair will actually come out pretty shiny and really moisturised. It can be difficult at first trying these if you're not used to them. Some people take a little while finding the right one for their hair type, but to be honest, I found it really easy. I thought this one was ace, and I don't really need to use any additional conditioner on top. Another one was toothpaste. The amount of toothpaste tubes that we must go through is ginormous as well, so I converted to this toothpaste jar, which is by G Organics, and it's got activated charcoal in it as well if you're looking to keep your teeth quite nice and white. It's also fluoride free if you're hoping to avoid fluoride. It's got organic coconut oil in it, so the properties of coconut oil are great as well for, you know, antibacterial effects and removing toxins. And it's got lots of minerals in it, and it comes with like a little scooper, so you just scoop it out, pea-sized amount onto your toothbrush. And obviously glass is a little bit easier to deal with when it comes to recycling, and you can use that jar again for something, maybe spices, dried herbs, anything that you feel like. Also, this is a huge one because a lot of people go to Starbucks and Costa and they just can't give up their daily coffee or their lattes. I've got friends who like to treat themselves, but the amount of times that we go and we just get the mug and we think, well, it's recyclable, I'll just chuck it in the recycle bin. But as we know, plastic is a real issue now. We are using so much of it that the recycling cannot keep up, and a lot of it, if you do your research, is ending up in places that it shouldn't really go. Landfill sites that might not necessarily be in our country, but it's elsewhere in the world, and as we're all connected, it's going to come back to haunt us if we don't start making big changes. So this is a bamboo cup. You can take that. Perhaps things are a little bit restricted at the moment, but I find this is great to take out and about with me, just to go anywhere really and fill up on that. Wipes are something that families go through in huge amounts if they've got little ones, and I get it, you want to be able to be hygienic and wipe their faces, wipe their hands conveniently when you're out and about, but these are lethal, especially if they're flush, they're out in our oceans and they're not breaking down and sea life's getting hold of it, and yeah, they're not biodegradable, most of them, but I have found these ones they're from Tesco, Fred and Flo, and they converted their wipes to biodegradable ones, so if you make that small change, that's something. Also, bamboo reusable makeup pads. If everybody is using cleanser these days, then you're obviously chucking them away all the time. This comes with a cool little bag so that you can go through these. You get a pack of 2, 4, 6, 7 in there, so by the time you've gone through all these, that's like a week's worth. You can just jam it in the wash, and then you've saved God knows how much if you calculate it all up throughout the year. Deodorant, I've been looking for a deodorant that's a lot safer to use, aluminium free, and a lot of us are starting to research and realise the implications of perhaps adding certain chemicals to your body and around your lymph nodes. So I found this one which was getting rave reviews, and it's by Naturally Legit and it smells amazing. This one is rose and vanilla. It's a natural deodorant. It does come across quite creamy. When you apply it, you can use your fingertips if you like, or you can just like use it as an actual roll on, and then you would have to maybe rub it just to make sure that it melts into the skin. But so far I've been loving that one, and obviously the packaging it comes in is cardboard, so it's not yet another thing that you're throwing in the bin. Cards, something as basic as the cards that you're buying people at the moment, if you want to send them little well wishes, a lot of the things that we buy are just coated and they're shiny. People don't understand that perhaps we've got packaging, cereal boxes, anything that comes in like a cardboard state. They might think that that's better, but a lot of the coatings are derived from plastics and they're harder to recycle. In fact, much of the time you can't recycle them if they've got like a gloss on them. So I found these cards, which I'm going to be using for the business as well. If anyone's looking for gift vouchers, I can send these out on their behalf. And it's personalised artwork by Arlock Design, and they're all non-glossy, so if you wanted to recycle these then great, but even better, because the artwork is so nice, you could actually just stick that in a frame and put it in your wall. There's so many things, to be honest. I'm losing count. I also swapped shampoo, not just the shampoo bottles and the conditioner bottles, but also shower gels. I stopped using them a while back and I converted back to soap, and the blocks of soap actually last so much longer, and you can choose ones that are more natural, that have less chemicals. If you want to avoid sodium lauryl sulfate, that's one of the real culprits that people are trying to avoid because of the toxic factor. You can get so many soaps. The Glasgow Soap Company is one that I've had a sample from recently. I won a competition and that looks like it's going to last me months, so I'm loving the smell. It's amazing. It's a lime soap bar that they sent me, so thanks guys. And so many things. If you were to sit down and just think about just your household in 1 month, how much you chuck out. So if you think about your toothpaste, your bottles of shampoo, your bottles of shower gel, your beauty products, basically they all come in different packaging as well. And if you're using cotton wool, cotton buds is another one. You can actually find that you buy cotton buds that are reusable because the tips are washable. Sanitary items for females, there's a whole heap that you can look at as well that are more organic or more natural, because you'll find that sanitary towels are 90% plastic. So think of the pile, if you can just picture the pile that you accumulate in 1 month and then times that by 12, and you'll get a bit of an idea of what it's like in 1 year, and that's you alone. That's without adding on kids and pets and, you know, our little treats that we like to have, our clothing as well, but that's another story. I hope that's given you some inspiration